A row of police cars stands beside platform 1 this morning. I assume at first that this is to be another dog training day, but no barking is to be heard, and as the morning wears on, no dogs are seen. Carlisle United are playing Rochdale away today. Are the police perhaps anticipating the need for a heavy presence? Probably not at this hour. Tonight, perhaps.
For the 10:07 Atlantic West Coast service to London Euston via Birmingham Street, calling at Oxenford Baker Street, Lancaster.
Varamis Rail was set up as the UK's first high-speed rail logistics company providing fast, zero-emission, end-to-end logistics services. Its present situation seems to be unclear, but this stock has been sitting here for a considerable time. Will it move, or has the company permanently ceased to function? I simply don't know.
CCTV recording is in operation at this station.
The Winter Cumbrian Mountain Express, hauled by Tangmere, is due to arrive here at 12:43. At present, it's just 10:20-ish, so a couple of hours to fill. Let's have a look outside. The entrance is still something of a mess after the fatal rail replacement bus accident of December 2023. The Newcastle and Carlisle Railway was completed and opened throughout in 1838. Citadel Station dates from 1847, having replaced stations at London Road, Crown Street and Canal. 7 railway companies operated out of the station prior to 1923, and their coats of arms were proudly displayed. They're still there, but in a very poor state today. Returning into the building, I found that I was missing the freightliner. Let's see if I can grab a quick shot or two. The time finally arrives. Tangmere has made excellent progress and is running 12 minutes ahead of time. She's scheduled for platform 1, so we all get set up for the views we want. At the very last moment, when we can actually hear her approaching, a change of platform to number 3 is announced. Frantic dashing, and nobody gets the shot that they had planned for.
The 0649 charter service from London Euston will now arrive at platform 3.
Then, 16 minutes earlier than scheduled, As Tangmere and her train are taken off to Upperby for servicing, watering and reversing, I decide to abandon the crowded citadel and seek a fresh viewpoint. I'm joined by Simon Eastley, who's up from Derbyshire for the occasion. The weather forecast for today was pretty grotty, but the day has turned out much better than expected. I have the drone with me, so who knows, I might get a chance to use it. London Road Junction. I haven't filmed here for a while. And here comes Tangmere, hauling her train out onto the Newcastle line, from where the Class 47 will haul it back into the Citadel. Trying to get the drone set up and ready for use, I managed to get into my own picture. Well, Alfred Hitchcock did it all the time. London Road, the busy A6.
You haven't lost the train, have you?
And before too many minutes had passed, just a minute ahead of schedule and catching me unready. With the old Northeastern Railway goods station on the left, Tangmere turns right at Petrel Bridge Junction to begin the long haul to Aysgill Summit on the Settlement Carlisle line. So far, the weather has been kind to us. I hope it'll remain that way for the passengers to enjoy the wonderful scenery that awaits them. Simon and I begin the process of packing all the equipment before heading back to the station, calling in along the way at the Woodrow Wilson in Botchergate for some much-needed refreshment. As Tangmere heads towards Euston Way and the M6 beyond it, thanks for joining me, and here's to the next time.